Good morning, primary class. This is your lesson for Friday in our story, Our Wonderful God. We know that in heaven and in all the worlds, the angels and the people that God created were perfect and happy. Have you ever wondered why so many people in our world are not happy? Have you thought of why people fight and kill and do terrible things to each other? Let's think about it. It's very sad. When God made the angels and people, He made each one free to choose. He wants us to love and obey Him because we want to, not because we have to. We would not truly be free if we didn't choose, would we? Does God know everything before it happens? Of course He does. Isaiah 46, verses 9 and 10 tell us, "Remember the former things of old, for I am God and there is no one else. I am God and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not done yet, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all of my pleasure." Long ago, when God started creating worlds and angels and people, He knew that someone was going to choose to stop loving Him and obeying Him. What if God had said, we just we just won't make that person and we won't tell anyone? I would be afraid to trust God if He were like that. I'm glad that God made us really free, aren't you? I'm glad that we can really choose. Next week we will learn about that sad choice that spoiled the perfect happiness in heaven and in our world. But there is wonderful news. God knows everything in the future too, and He's told us that someday soon all the sadness and unhappiness in our world will be over forever. He knows that no one will ever choose to spoil it again. Our world will again be perfect and beautiful, and the people living in it will be happy forever. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Now think about this. Can you tell me the names of the three persons in the Godhead? What did God the Son do? And how does God the Holy Spirit help us? Are you glad that you can choose to belong to this wonderful family of God? Why not tell God you're thankful for that? I know He always loves to hear it.